Pause.
No.
Okay, you're a fucking goofy. No. But at the same time, even if it doesn't think no, then there's no way in fuck you're thinking anything about a fire truck. That's even
hilarious.
less.
Overdose. Damn, look at that. They broke the mold. Give me some more, make it overdose. Give me some more, make it overdose. Give me some, give me some, give me some more.
What's going on, y'all? This is Cruise Control Radio, and we need to reinvest in our mic stands.
Because they're not really standing.
These bitches leaning.
They're more so, huh?
So I don't understand. Like, shout out to Core Water for making water for people like me. You know what I'm saying? I be having dry mouth, and you know what I'm saying. I gotta keep my mouth wet.
Look, but they be making exhaust pipe fucking bottles and shit.
Literally.
Yeah, like what? How did y'all? I didn't even see those. I seen this.
You can't miss it.
But obviously, y'all missed it because y'all got the fucking
I didn't.
regular size.
I saw it.
We're saying you can't miss that. That's why you didn't miss it.
I saw it. It was just a lot more water than what I actually needed.
But what you don't have to reinvest though. Like you can have this and be good for like the whole night. Like this is like
Put off the whole night. You see that sip I just took? Big as hell. I'm right here.
I need a lot of water. I'm actually sweating. I think we should turn the air back on. What do you think?
I think we're good.
I bet.
No, we're solid.
Core.
Hey man, so what happened with because I'm in the loop. Yeah, whatever. I'm not in the loop on what's going on because I don't really be on social media like that.
Swayze told me something about Barack.
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
Okay, so I seen something about Barack Obama and
Him and Michelle not going out no more?
Nah, it wasn't nothing in, like current, but it's basically that he was gay. This is not how I wanted to introduce it.
I mean, didn't do that.
Say it's okay. He's gay. It's fine.
He's gay. Cause I didn't want to introduce it like this because I really wanted to think about the way I really want to introduce it is for all the people who are like super pro, like Barack Obama, first black president. Donald Trump's not our president. Barack Obama's still my president. Crazy thing about it is they probably don't know this story. Mm-hmm. And even if they did, it's like my question now is that still going to be your president? Based off of the fact, so this is what happened. He basically wrote a letter to his ex-girlfriend at a time talking about having gay fantasies.
Okay.
So it was basically, I haven't enacted on these thoughts, and I don't plan to enact on these thoughts, but I think it's normal, and I think that every man has these gay thoughts. And I'm writing these letters to you so that you know what I'm thinking.
The fact that he was writing letters is crazy.
There's so many.
Why is this physically documented?
I have so many. When did Michelle pop up?
Yo, and who's his ex-girlfriend?
It's so much. He's like ex-girlfriend, so it sounds like Michelle. So I'm like, I got so many questions.
You can't tell your ex-girl. You can't tell a girl shit like that you know might be your ex-girlfriend.
Now you gotta mind you gotta remember this is around the hippie '60s. Like, there's a lot of gay shit going on.
Was it?
Bro, what?
They were experimenting.
Bro, what do you think this rainbow shit ain't new? LGBTQ ain't grabbing rainbow.
Oh wow, I thought they was just like high.
No, hippies world was definitely.
I mean, that's part of it.
Like free pro-choice.
I mean, orgies and old fat, or you gotta be.
So would that change your mind about Barack being your president?
Well, he was never my president.
Oh, he wasn't. You didn't vote. I don't vote either. Yeah,
he was my president, but I don't have a. I didn't.
I actually did. I voted last time for Kanye. They had Kanye on the ballot in Tennessee.
You're mad funny.
Yeah. Shout out to Kanye.
Yeah, you're mad
Hire
funny.
me.
You know what's crazy? I tried to not vote because I thought I would evade jury duty until I started getting. I actually got 2 jury notices.
That's
funny. I've been working since I was 14 years old, and I never got a jury. Like,
don't say it. Don't say it, because next thing you know, you're going to be on the stand doing this. You're like, nope.
I'm like, it was that guy for sure. Yeah. No. I'm going to point out the white guy every time. It was him.
I know you.
This is where mental health actually comes in, because if you have any mental health issues, all you got to do is press option 4 or 5, and it will say, we appreciate your time, and we respectfully let you know that you are not a candidate anymore. Mm-hmm. Pretty much something like that. So I already know, like,
good to fucking know.
Yeah.
No,
be like, well,
there's like 4 options, and all you gotta do is just say you're one of those options, and they will gladly.
Like, yeah, we can't trust your opinion.
Do they have
before they even bring you in for selection? Because even the selection is damn near the same process.
Do they have a I don't fucking care about this?
No, you would say that would be once you got to selection, and then you would say that, and they would be like, okay, you can go.
I'll bet.
But you would have to go. You have to take off work. Go.
So if you was on,
I would rather do that. I would rather do that personally, just to fuck their time up.
Yeah. I would actually want to be on jury duty. I would want to do that. Shit would be hilarious.
You know what's crazy?
So you can be on fucking Law and Order.
Hold on.
I'll be the guy that swings the vote on purpose.
You gonna wear a full suit and come in with a briefcase?
Yep.
Like,
Act like I'm
hold on,
taking
hold on.
notes.
See, this is what I'm. This is what I'm
And
not.
just oppose
This
from
is what I'm
everybody.
not fucking with. This is what I'm not fucking with. Donald Trump can say he's doing some shit, and they talk about that motherfucking shit for 2 weeks. We just found out this our black representation
Barack,
is
kinda. Is that gay? Do you ever think about gay
No.
anal sex?
no.
I mean, they're
How
all
about you?
gay.
You think about men?
It's not
Wait,
even. It's not even about. I
not-
don't even want to make
not-
this.
not
Honestly,
sexually.
I don't want to make this personal.
Not sexually.
I don't want to make this personal because I didn't vote for a personal reason. But this is for all the people that have cliches and my president is black, my Lambo's blue.
He's
what if
also
he's getting dick
gay.
in the ass? Is that cool? Like I just want to know. Is that
Yo,
cool? Like is
right
that
on the
cool?
spot. Bam, 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 bam. John DeMarco.
You know,
Dang.
I just want to know, like, because it's this, and then it was even then it was like he was raised by, like, he wasn't even raised. So, cause I've always had a complex with that. Like, I never considered him our first black president personally because I don't feel like you went through. I don't feel like you went through the common average issues that black men do go through. And even if you did, you had a savings grace by a whole nother ethnicity.
They said he good because he do the basketball.
Yeah, that's cool. I bet he does.
The what's it called?
He be at the games with
The
Diddy.
brackets.
That's cool.
March Madness.
That's great.
They're like, oh,
Look,
he's black for sure. He does the March Madness brackets.
March Madness. Crazy thing is, I never talk to any of my niggas about brackets.
but like Barack Obama,
that's crazy.
Barack
I mean,
Obama,
A
like,
lot of
It is a
niggas
big
do,
deal,
but
yeah.
but I don't. There's a lot of niggas that don't.
it's just,
So yeah, it was a whole thing that Barack wasn't even like American. That he
Well-
wasn't even like for real black. But like, regardless of what type of black you are, you're black, and it stems from Africa.
For sure. So, but
Does
are we,
it-
But did he come up in what like Jeezy saying? Like nah,
no,
like,
no, and that's why that was never really my argument. My argument now is to those same people. Now,
are
is
you
he still
jacking?
black? Is he still
Did
black
you ever
now?
fuck with Barack?
not really.
Because they'll be like, he wasn't really black. That's that other shit.
Yeah, like
That's
we don't be doing that.
We wasn't doing that. That wasn't what I was talking about. I didn't. If I would have known, so you would have
This
changed
man
your
made
whole
it-
policy based off of some love
This
letters.
man made a documented telegram. His
Look,
old
I'm
ass.
just not even. I want to get into this, but then again, I
You know
for
where it can lead.
monetization purposes, I don't really.
No, this
think
is on Fox. This was on like Fox News. This was like,
No, I'm just saying there's more shit to get into that's leading up to
Yeah,
that
that.
not being surprising to me.
oh yeah, but that's like post. Like we talking about
like, how does that information come
But
out now when
I'm
it's
just
like
saying-
acceptable and okay? It's
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like now it's like
Then
okay.
it's
like-
always gonna be a scandal to put some type of light back on someone just to,
especially after a black dude just died in your pool
you know what I mean? So it's just,
or your pond.
is that what happened?
Yeah, their personal chef that was at the White House, he died in their pond.
Wow. So they had to make up something to
I don't know.
cover
This
up
was
why
like
he
two-
killed that
this
person.
this was 2 months ago, and the witness said that the person had like, yeah, it was he died quickly. It was weird, but it was a chef, and there's a conspiracy about it. But I don't really care. I got a lot to say. I'm with you on that. I got a lot to say, and I really would love to say it
So
because
what-
I've been saying this shit my whole fucking time, and it's just like, how do y'all not see this shit? Like,
yeah, it's like it's all been written in the, like if you looking, you'll see it.
It
Like,
makes
it's-
it makes sense why when in his matriculum of being president that homosexuals got more actual written benefits
Yeah, all that
than
happened.
the black people that voted him in.
And that's what happened with Joe Biden. The first thing he made was to legalize what was it? Some gay shit.
probably fucking heroin.
No,
yeah,
it
probably
was
that.
it was like some gay shit. It was something about
I don't know how
the
much
LGBs.
I don't know how much more you could, but I mean, that's the democratic way regardless. But it's just that's my thing is that like I told people this whole time, and I mean, obviously I wouldn't even old up to vote, but it's just like y'all voting off of color, and then it's like matter of fact, there's a new recent clip, right? And there was a Republican on Breakfast Club, and he was talking to Charlemagne about or Charlemagne trying to come at him. It was like basically like you gonna have that wake up nigga moment. The wake up nigga moment is basically where you coon, and then the white people remind you that you are a nigga when you fuck up, basically. And the dude counteracted and said, "Well, I thought your wake up moment would have been when Joe Biden came on your platform and said that you're not black if you don't vote for me."
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
I
crazy.
mean,
and that's
then
That's
they
crazy.
all be saying some outlandish shit, because Trump with that, y'all vote for me. What do you guys got to lose?
But
Like,
that's-
saying that, like,
But what
that's
do we have to lose?
No, I'm saying all of it's fun. All of it's a fucking.
It's a fucking fiasco.
But you see, all this shit starts to happen when there's about to be another election.
Yeah.
And now we
What
got
was it that you were saying was COVID?
COVID's
COVID's
back.
coming
Purge.
back now that
COVID's
election
everybody.
time.
It's the
COVID
purge
season.
election time.
This
That's
will be
what it is.
but this will be the COVID season with flu. So flu, you can still get diagnosed flu, but people will still be getting diagnosed COVID.
So it's fluid season.
In a sense.
It's
So you're right.
Fluid. We need to get you some sound things on there to make sense with the show.
For sure.
No, but you had said something, and I was trying to listen and backtrack what you said because I wanted to.
Oh, it's
Go on.
about these.
That's funny. I don't. Like niggas, bro. Why you
These
just
nuts.
can't? Okay,
Alex,
first of
bro,
all,
as always, bro.
first of all, why niggas gotta make jokes out of literally everything?
I don't know. That's me. I always had a problem with that. I got in trouble a lot with it at home. My parents, like, I would make jokes about me getting in trouble. Like, it's bad.
You can't do nothing. You burn the popcorn. Damn popcorn. Like, just, come on, man.
Yeah,
Let me
everything's got to be I don't know why, man.
let me
I don't
have
know.
this one. I fucked up. Let me have this.
Go
all
ahead.
right?
Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
no,
It's
I'm
on
just
you.
saying, but I'm trying to remember what you were saying because he was talking about. He said something that was alluding to Barack Obama, but
I was just saying about how he passed more rights for black people or for homosexuals and Hispanics than he did for black people.
no, it was before that. I can't remember, but it was a good topic to.
Dive into.
Yeah.
to get out
It's
of
up in
this.
the air.
No,
To
because
swim out of this
it was gonna lead somewhere really really good, and I'm trying to remember what you actually said so I can get to the topic because it was really.
It's all good. We
I
forgot
think it was about I think you was going to tell him how you was a stripper.
Oh yeah.
That's what it was.
I don't know what that has to do with Obama.
No, is that? But
Well, it does because Obama likes that. He likes men stripping.
Stripping.
You're fucking.
It's a perfect
funny.
segue.
perfect segue, bro.
So, I mean,
Oh my
if
god!
that's what he
And it's
likes.
normal.
I mean,
Like every black man likes
All right,
to
man.
think about that every once in a while.
So let me
And you should let your wife know if you love her. You know, they had their podcast on Spotify. They got their books, their relationship books. So if you want to know how to be a good black man, you need to write homosexual letters to your wife. That's the only way.
it's the only way it'll happen.
That's the only way.
If you do it any other way, you're not.
You're not a man.
First of all, I can write metrosexual letters.
No, you have to tell.
No, it
No,
has to
you
be
have.
homo.
You're cheating. See, this is
has
no.
to be
This is why
homo.
you would have became vice president, or you would have gotten named to
We're gonna get banned.
First of all, you're
for
not
this.
going to limit me.
You wouldn't
being
even
vice
made it.
president.
You wouldn't even made it.
You're not going to limit
Hillary
me.
would have beat you. Hillary would have beat you.
Hillary would have
Hillary's
spanked
not-
you.
Hillary would have beat you.
No, though.
Because
Fuck,
you have.
she would not.
Yes, she would have beat you.
Hillary would whoop
because
your ass.
while Hillary's over here growing a dick,
She
you're
does.
evading the fact that you need to be talking about
Dicks.
dicks.
Okay.
So
how
Hillary would have beat you.
So what if I was to talk
With her
about her
dick.
growing a dick? That was me talking about dick. So
But then
No.
now you're
Now
you're
she has a dick.
Now you're going at a woman, and now you're gonna.
Now
lose
it's too
with
much,
the smear
man.
campaign, and you're done.
Yeah, man.
You can't win.
Smear-these.
The only
Smear-these.
the only way to do it is to write a letter
Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna.
Okay,
do it.
to
so does
your
it-
ex-girlfriend.
So does it have to be a
who I
4-page
bet
letter
was
and then close it with a
probably
kiss?
not of your ethnicity,
Maybe
and
not
tell
with a
her
kiss, but
that yes,
And if I write it, they better get it on time.
me and Tom do more than homework.
that's it. Bro,
At
it got
Harvard.
there. It got there. So
It makes me
my
wonder
thing
who
is,
Mark Zuckerberg's friends are.
Don't talk about Bezos
Oh.
though. That's my guy.
No, I said Zuckerberg.
I'm just saying, no, that's my guy.
Oh, we can go on Zuckerberg too. I mean, on
You know
Bezos,
what?
too.
Nah, Bezos is a real one.
I work for Facebook,
If
not
I
really.
actually knew anything about Jeff
Bezos don't even work for
no
him.
producer.
Yes. Did he sell his share? Did he like step
Well,
down?
no,
He's on
he's
the board.
actually really smart.
He's on the board.
He's really smart. The reason that
He's
he's
not.
doing that.
He don't got to work. He's just on the board. Though.
He's a philanthropist now.
Okay.
He just gave Dolly Parton $100 million.
Does he have a house in Maui?
First of all,
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it didn't get burned. You know what's crazy? What's I talking about? No, I was talking about that with Ty. All the houses got burned except for all the rich people.
Ding ding.
How did that happen?
And then Oprah just made a.
Oh, how did that happen? Oh,
How did it happen? I want to
Oprah-
know. I'm
oh,
curious.
and we're gonna buy the lots that were burnt down.
Yeah,
'Cause
Oprah's
they're
been
about to
making
be
deposits on
now.
that shit for like years.
That's crazy.
This is what these. You know what's crazy is that they've been doing this. Why do you think Haiti goes to this shit? Why do you
So
think,
is it because like they wanted the land and the only way to get it was to burn it down and then so they could have it?
No, it's not the only way. It's just the cheapest.
Do you see? And have y'all seen the footage of the shit being burned?
Yeah,
Like-
but they say that's to like divert. That's to divert the
No,
the fire.
I want y'all to
It just
if y'all
happened to
look
get
at
diverted
it,
from yo.
if y'all look at it again and see how the shit is burnt, like everything. First of all, no fire is keeping that level of fucking heat or flame that consistent that long in
times.
that much of an
But
open.
the world is just doing a lot of crazy. You see, there's a hurricane about to happen in Cali for the first time ever.
And where you think it's gonna hit at?
Not where the rich people
Not
at.
Malibu. Not where.
Not where the rich people at.
I'm honestly, I'm not
Not
surprised
Pacific Coast
because
But that's the first time in our like documentation ever that a hurricane would have hit California.
Well, just because it's the first documentation that they got of it doesn't mean it's never happened.
I know, but in our existence, so the world is changing now. The polar caps are changing. You see, Alaska's fucking looking like Miami now.
Bro, I was in high school. Bro, I was in high school. Like, this is no lie. I was in high school and I was telling my friends because we were leaving and this is some real shit. And I was kind of letting people. I was like, yo, we are going to see a lot of shit in our lifetime. I was like 9/11. I said, if y'all think 9/11, we went through 9/11 in my class in third grade.
I was around third grade.
If that and it's crazy. Then COVID happened and that shift that.
But you got to don't forget SARS
20.
happened when we were kids too.
Do y'all?
SARS was a thing.
Do y'all understand how much shit we've actually fucking seen? Dog?
We're gonna go through a lot.
We
shit.
survived. We're gonna
But
survive
all of our
through
shit's in
everything.
the head.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
mental.
now would you rather? Answer my question. Would we rather go through mental warfare or physical warfare?
Physical, because mental
That
is
shit
way
fucking me
way worse.
Yeah, mental is definitely.
I
All
get
I gotta
my
do is
ass
just not
beat.
like when them niggas start marching and they got the dogs and the shit out. All I gotta do is just not march, just stay in the house.
Yeah, because dog, I can get my ass beat, I'll be straight. But if a motherfucker beat my
Till
head,
niggas
like
start
my
knocking on
mind,
your door.
Hey,
mentally,
you gotta come down here.
Hey, man.
it's in the,
Hey, brother, man, you missing up? I need you in line,
it's in line.
man. I'm gonna get y'all next war. You hear me?
I'm straight, bro.
So,
nah.
They ain't looking for me.
Okay, so when it comes to the physical war versus the mental war, what do you feel like? Being that we're in the age of technology and information and whatnot, I don't even know what question I'm about to ask, but I'm about to wing
Just
some
run
shit.
it, run
yeah,
it.
I'm about to just wing some shit. Would you feel like being in it's almost like being in today's age? I'm bringing this to music. The 90s, of course, is like the physical war, and everything was just more like on pace, on feet, like you going out into the street with the hustle and bustle of it all. And I don't know, I just wanted to say that because that nigga on GTA was.
you holding your mic like a pizza. I'm not gonna lie.
First of all, I'm not holding it like a pizza. I'm holding it like a glass of prestige wine. So
It is. Yeah, it do look like you holding. It look like you hold.
It-
You holding the mic.
it's just look, man.
At the
First
end
of
of the
all,
day.
all I
What was
got to
the
do is
question?
I was winging shit. I was really winging
He
shit.
said
and-
said if the British came from the South, how would we
What do you
have
think
butter?
America would be like if?
Like, what were you saying? What,
He was talking about psychological and mental.
oh
warfare.
yes, you were.
Yeah, I have.
Go ahead. I just
What is
seen
the
you holding this
what
shit
would
like
we
a
What would we
pizza.
rather do? But
I don't know.
I don't
I'm
know.
lost because
So-
I was about to wing that whole question. So
No, that's good. That's good.
no, I wouldn't. Mental warfare is a bitch. It's what is going to be necessary and what is going to be happening, and it's about to be prevalent within this next year.
Oh, here's one. What's the most challenging thing mentally that you've been through so far?
Life.
It's at 30 minutes.
Okay,
Oh,
a little bit more specific
If it
for the
wasn't, it
crowd.
is. Cut.
no, I was saying how much time we have left until it hits 30 minutes. 13. I thought you said 30. All right, we'll cut this part out. That's fine. We
That's
can
mad
timestamp
funny.
it.
What do you feel like is the most mentally challenging thing that you've been through? And
Like personal or like worldly?
Either or.
Answer it how you want. Okay. I would say the craziest thing we've been through as a species in my lifetime, I would say, was COVID. 9/11 and COVID was like the two highlights of my life of like where we all try to come together as people and actually cared about shit.
Did we try to come together?
I'm not
Yeah,
even. It's like,
well, no, because we was actually protesting segregation during COVID. So
I'm not saying-
actually,
I'm not
no.
even- yeah, I'm not
we,
even. I'm not even gonna hold you.
we never come together. I don't know.
Yeah, it's over with.
Yeah,
and
actually.
and it's definitely because I'm gonna look away on this, and I'm here for all the backlash that I get. Cool. 9/11 just really did not affect me like I guess it did everybody else.
Do you remember where you were at when
I
it
was
happened?
at school. I did not give a fuck.
No, but do you remember where you were at?
I was at school.
Do you remember what the day was? Like, what happened in that day?
I mean, it was obviously September 11th.
No, I'm saying, nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Because me, it's like I'll
No.
never forget the day, not
I'll never
because of
forget
it,
the day,
because
but because
I remember my
of everything
stepdad
else.
came and took me out of school, and I remember it happening. Like, it was crazy. Like, how
do I
could that
remember
happen?
any?
Type
No,
shit.
I don't remember anything. All I remember was going to school and then getting out of school.
But you a motherfucker that don't just give a fuck.
And it's
No,
not.
I don't give a fuck either, but
And it's not okay. It wasn't like.
I remember sitting and seeing that shit on TV, like, cause we didn't have no work to do. Like, they basically was like, at least in
Yeah,
my
we
school,
was still young.
They turned all like we didn't have. I remember because we didn't have no work to do, and we sat there and watched the news.
See, I didn't get to experience that because my dad. I remember I was mad as shit because it was pizza day, and my stepdad took me out of school. Like, nah, like as if
Yeah.
our little school in a
Yeah.
small town's
No,
gonna
the
get
thing-
blown
No,
up.
they just was like they turned everything in. Everybody was watching the shit, and I think it was more for the teachers and adults obviously trying to grab a hold of what the fuck was going on. But we're in school now; we can't send these kids home. And I'm in Indianapolis, by the way, so we're not too much of a threat.
So here's
Were you in Arkansas or Texas?
No, I was in Texas.
Okay.
I was only born in Arkansas. I did not grow up in Arkansas.
Okay,
I don't
so you're
know
from Texas.
shit about Arkansas.
It's Arkansas.
I feel like, first of all, I feel like niggas only if you haven't lived in Arkansas at any point, like growing up, and then you move to Arkansas, you have to just be wanting to
Playing
get
football.
off. Yeah, you got to want to get off the grid. Like that's where you want to
You
go.
wanna know
to.
what's so funny that you say that? That's what I be saying when I be like I'm ready to go, like fuck the rat race.
Yeah.
Like when it's there's certain people that I talk to personally, and when I tell them I'm finna go to Arkansas, that's like basically man, like that's like
Yeah, you got to be. You got to be
going
wanting
off
to.
the grid.
I got lost in Arkansas for 2 weeks on accident.
You did?
Yeah.
We'll talk
On
about that.
accident. What the fuck?
No, this is.
No, I mean I believe
If
him
you
on
really want to
accident.
talk about, it's funny because if you want to talk about the hardest thing psychologically I had to went through, yeah.
You got to answer the question.
Yeah,
then.
no, we'll talk about that off.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
But as far like 9/11 though, as far as that goes, like I was young. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I just saw niggas like getting mad, depressed because like some buildings fell, and it seemed like they cared more about the buildings than the people.
The people that was jumping out the building.
and I was like, fuck them buildings. I was like, how's the people's families? Like they not even reporting on their family. They just keep showing footage of the fucking building.
I think that was the
and-
day that everyone like collectively respected firefighters. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I mean, I respect firefighters just off the strength that they're not assholes how cops are.
Ain't that crazy? It's like the
So-
hood fuck with firefighters.
Like
The
I
hood don't
don't.
fuck with the cops. They like fuck. Yeah, we need the
No,
firefighters. There's some real ones.
It's a different job.
Yeah,
No,
it is.
I mean it is,
but it's
at-
still like
No,
the law,
But at the same time, okay,
Well,
you got to
not
think
the
about
law,
it.
but
You
it's-
got to think about it.
the city.
They are.
as far as payment, but as far
Cops
as
are
the job,
supposed to be as honorable as the
they're
firefighters.
not.
Why don't they
They're
do their
not.
job?
But
like
I'm
a
saying
That's a
firefighter?
facade. No, they're
But
not.
look,
But they're, it's
That
like
is not what they were designed
that's,
for.
No, that's not. But what they're supposed to be is just regular people. You know, but
No,
it's like nah.
Okay,
they
so
got a gun,
say we're back in Civil War days, or we got right, or not even Civil War. We got during the Civil War. Now we got the the slaves is whatever they go. Right, we're in that time period. You're somebody's shit catch on fire. The community's gonna come with buckets of water to whatever. Now, when it comes with police officing and like being a police officer and all that shit is like slave catchers. So their job from jump is to go get and retrieve. Firefighter, the origin, whether they get paid by the same people, but the origin of how they derive. Because as you paid, a lot of times, a lot of firefighters to even be in firefight, like firefighting, is very hard to get into. Number one, because I was working on route with a guy when I worked at Centos, and that was like his dream job. And he was telling me about the process.
fucking Centos.
You got to meet with all these people. You got to go through a lie detector test. You got to go through a psych treatment. Matter of fact, he failed his lie detector test and what was honorable, and because he failed and a certain area was on some fuck shit because he was the only colored person in a certain area, everybody else got a chance to re-interview, and the person that was on it got fired. He had to write the
Wow.
governor of the city though, like, or he would have just took the loss.
That's crazy.
Like this, I was literally
like
working
having
a
to
job
go
with him.
extra steps just because of your skin color.
Yeah, or he could I'm literally watching like this, and I was like, oh, this gonna be a firefighter. Bro, cops nigga is like 6 week, 9 week training,
Right.
nigga. You in?
You
Just
in
go
there.
get them niggas,
Yeah.
bro. Go get them.
They don't teach you how to do nothing. But
Are you willing to get a nigga? Come on, like,
Right.
Motherfuckers ain't trying to run into a fire, but niggas will go get a nigga. Like,
I mean, now that you explained it like that, what I was about to get ready to say is really like irrelevant now.
Go ahead. What was you going to say?
No, because what I was gonna say is like they both initially like in a sense have the same job because they are there to protect and diffuse a situation.
when you're on the highway and you drive past a Chevy Expedition that says fire rescue on it, do you slow the fuck down or do you drive past that motherfucker? Thank you.
Foot to the floor. Fuck out my way, fireman.
I mean, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Do the same thing with cops.
Oh, see,
Okay,
you're a risky motherfucker. That's it.
No.
Well, that's not smart, but
No, well, how?
That's not smart.
not
See me
smart.
when I
I
see a
drive-
cop
look,
act
no,
like
no,
I
no,
did
no, no,
something.
I want the extreme. I don't want the like technicality. I'm talking about the thought of logic. In normal people, you drive past a Chevy Expedition that says fire rescue, you're not thinking, oh, let me slow down. You're like, I can just drive normal. You see a cop, even if you're driving normal, you're gonna slow down.
You speed up past a cop.
Yes, because
Okay,
like
that's not
It's
smart.
risky.
how's it
business.
not smart? Okay, first of all,
He said, "How is it not smart?"
because everybody with the
like
simple
it makes sense.
the simple
Like you
fact
don't
that
see cops whooping black niggas' asses for less.
Yo,
Like you're giving them a reason. Come catch me. Like
it ain't like I'm just like hitting 90 on the
I
highway.
say we're not gonna be
going, you know
technical.
what I'm saying?
I say we're on extreme. We're
But I'm just saying,
exaggerating
I drive past them normal. I don't do all that slowing down and shit.
I didn't
How
say-
everybody
I
oh,
didn't
not
does.
slowing down, but
this.
speeding past
Do
them.
you think?
I drive normal. I drive the
Do
same way I
you
was
do
driving.
you have a thought
Keep it
whether
up with
you
it.
act on it or not? Do you have a thought? Let me be aware of my speed.
I know
Yes.
that there. Yeah. 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 I think about my speed. But
right.
when I drive, I don't even go. I
Well, don't get in the
go
car
over
with this nigga because if
You're gonna be in
no
jail.
circumstance, you're gonna be in jail,
100%.
or
No,
you're
you're
gonna have a
not.
fucked up day.
No, you're not, bro. I don't go
Or some
over
shit.
80. Like if I get to 80, that's my threshold.
Because he's not gonna accommodate.
He's gonna make sure your day is fucked up
Like,
as his.
it's the last
That's
week of the
my
month. It's
threshold.
the 20th. We know they're trying to meet quota. 25th, we're trying to meet quota. He's gonna.
So,
I gotta keep going.
So if the speed limit is 70, 80, and my threshold is 80, and I'm
That's
pretty
not what
much-
I'm talking
But I'm
about.
saying
Mars
I'm
gonna look
going
at the
speed
cop.
limit.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying
try
does
to
your-
rev your engine
I
and
do.
race the
No,
motherfucker.
I'm saying that you don't when you see a fire trooper, nigga, you're not thinking nothing about my speed. You're just like, oh, there's a fire trooper. Like just like seeing, oh, there's a sedan. Like, oh, there's a bad bitch over there.
It's like a
doing makeup.
regular-
It's a regular thing. But when you see a cop, it's like specifically designed. That's what their job is. That's why they post in certain areas, even if they're not trying to pull people over, because they just know that if I'm in this area, people see us, they will automatically slow down.
Here's the thing. I'm more likely, like, okay, so if a cop got behind me, I usually don't get over.
I'm not even talking about
no,
that.
Well, I'm just saying. If a cop's like driving behind me, I usually don't get over like other people do. Like people will literally just get out of the way.
Hold on, you don't get out the way if they got their lights on and shit.
If they got their lights on, yes. But
Oh,
I'm saying
okay.
No,
when
we're moving the board, bro. No, like we gotta stop doing this shit. No,
I'm just- I'm
I don't know. No. I'm not talking. No, I'm sorry. I'm not.
ahead.
No, we're not gonna move the board. I'm not talking about if a cop is behind you. I'm talking about if you're driving and the cop is over there. Oh, nigga, you see a cop and the motherfucker be, or it doesn't matter.
He's
if
saying
you see
he's still
the
trying to get
presence-
to the bottom of his
presence
point.
a cop.
He said, but now we
nigga,
switching the
it
point.
just happened on the way here.
You see the presence of a cop. Does your mind think?
Nigga trying to get his
Slow
point
down.
across.
No.
Okay, you're a fucking goofy. No. But at the same time, even if it doesn't think no, then there's no way in fuck you're thinking anything about a fire truck. That's even
hilarious.
less to the common
Well, if you would let me get what I'm-
mind.
He said, let him get it out. Go ahead, let him get it out. We got
No,
3
because
minutes.
this nigga's over here talking about if they're behind me and what? No, I don't do
I'm
that
just-
either.
I'm
Because
just
I want
letting
my
you
dick
know.
to hang.
I'm letting you know.
I'm not talking about if I
more
want my
for
dick to
fire-
hang.
I think more for fire trucks than I do for cops because one,
Make this make sense.
no, if
Get it out.
one if them
Mars.
lights
Go
if
ahead.
them
We got
lights
2
come on,
minutes.
regardless, I want to get out of the way because I want to make sure that they can get to where they got to get to. I don't want to be in
You're
the
not
way.
worried about the cop lights that might be telling you I'm on your ass.
I mean,
That makes no sense.
This nigga's a rebel. Mars is a rebel.
A rebel without a cause. Without a cause. Without a cause.
No, I don't have a cause.
No,
Nigga going to work being
I'm
a
not
rebel.
going. Like, no, Mars. No, nigga, what? That's why niggas get shot.
Listen. So
No,
before
bro, that
we
makes
end this,
sense.
I
sorry.
want to ask one question.
I'm sorry.
What is something that and this might be deep. What's something that you feel like we got a couple months left in the year? What's something that you wanna get done? Let's make it short.
I want to make sure that my niggas know that they can get pulled over and get shot. That's what I want to know. I want y'all to know that these white men will still pull your ass over if you give them a reason. If you give them a reason, they gonna pull your ass
All
over
right, Mars,
and we a
what's yours?
Facebook video.
What's yours?
Sorry.
And I want my niggas to know that we have rights.
Yo, ain't no rights for niggas.
And that's why these niggas get shot.
Yo, thank y'all for tuning in, man. This for argument's sake, Cruise Control Radio. We got High Mars in the building. Swayze done lost his fucking mind. And shout out Nate behind the boards, man. Let's get it. Y'all know what's up. Cruise Control Radio. Let's go.